I woke up, the anesthesiologist was there, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And
No, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell us any of that.
Oh. Hi, I'm Melanie.
Hi, I'm Molly, and welcome back to our channel.
We're finally filming.
Again.
That was supposed to be it.
We say that. We say that every time we film.
Yeah. One of these days we're getting to a routine, maybe.
Maybe.
But we do the very best that we can.
Do y'all believe that? Because we really...
I hope they do.
We really, yeah.
I really do. And I guess it would be easier if one of us just filmed alone. It's just getting the two schedules to align.
But you have been filming alone.
Oh, well, that is true. Yes. And so you can tell about that.
Well, yes. She's been filming, is it 6 videos or 7?
No, it's 6 videos, and it's on the Psalms.
It's on the Psalms.
Yes.
And so she's been filming here, and then I've been trying to edit during my lunch breaks at work. And it's not that it requires a whole lot.
Well, because I tried doing it all in one take. I tried my very best.
In the first video, tons of, you're like, "Bleh, Molly, cut it out." And then by the 6th video, you were like, you had it down.
But I have to say it was awkward, just me in the room with the camera. But people can, if they want to go watch it, you can go to, I think it's marberly.org.
We'll link it.
Oh, you will link it?
Yeah, we can link it.
Okay, then link it there. And I hope that it's enjoyable. What I just told myself was if I did a terrible job, it's still about God's word. And so he will bless it. I prayed for him to bless it in spite of me. So yeah, so I was filming alone. And someone said to me, they said, "You're used to doing that." And I said, "No, I've got Molly in the room." And that makes all the difference in the world when you have somebody to bounce off of and to talk with.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be here tonight. And we have these questions that people sent in quite a while back. And did we tell them last time that we got monetized?
No, but let me tell you. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead. I'm just in shock.
Well, so I'm trying to mess with it. And now I feel like, I think that there's a way I can maybe not make it where there's so many ads.
Oh, are there lots of ads?
I feel like there could be. And so y'all there's a piece of fuzz in the air. So I need to go back and see what things I can select. And so I'm sorry if you're like, "Oh, really? Every other sentence and there's an ad."
Oh, and I wonder if they're inappropriate ads. I'm hoping that we get to at least choose a genre, where people, if something came up and people are like, "That's horrible."
Yeah.
So now we've got to get a grip on that. But I think we've made like $3. I think
we can go to the Sonic, y'all, during happy hour.
$3. It is kind of exciting.
It was exciting.
It was exciting. So that's done. So we appreciated all the questions, and I don't think we'll get through them all tonight, but we thought we would just have fun and answer a few of these. We hope it's fun. And
some of them are deep, though.
Yes, they are. And I don't know if I can do deep ones tonight. But the very first question is from Mary Lawson. First, thank you, Mary, for sending in your question. And I hope y'all are okay with us saying your names. But it's on social media, so I think you would be okay. But here it is. It says, "What do you do for fun?" What do you do for fun, Molly?
Have the house all by myself. That would be fun. Woo. It doesn't get to happen very often.
No, but that doesn't. That is your fun.
Yeah.
And then when you have the house to yourself, what do you do?
Sometimes I just sit in silence, y'all. No TV, no phone, no TikTok. Sometimes it is just...
You just sit.
And I do like to read. So if I feel like I have enough time, that I have the house to myself, enough time to read and not just read one chapter, then I'll read a book.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do for fun?
Well, probably my most frivolous kind of fun is I absolutely love going to garage sales. I just love it, and I love it best when I have a friend that drives, and I have the sweetest friends who will drive because I'm not good at multitasking. And when I go garage selling, there's a high level of excitement on the next sale and getting there. And as thankful as I am for the GPS, even with the GPS, it is so nice just helping a friend, maneuver instead of me driving. And I think most of my friends that know me are aware of that. And so I kick in on gas. Can y'all believe gas? So I absolutely kick in on gas and try to buy their lunch and anything else. But I got this for 50 cents a few weeks ago at a garage sale.
Did you really?
It's not your style, but
no, but it's
it's 50 cents. It's comfortable. It's colorful, and it fit me. And
I didn't know you were going to garage sales.
Yes, I have for the last few Fridays. And that was the next question. Am I still doing estate sales? And the answer is no. I retired when grandmother got sick, and one of my right-hand people that I worked with was a nurse. Then she came, and she was Helen's full-time nurse and did a wonderful job, which I knew she would. And it was just time to step out. Some of my other friends, we're just getting tired of being in barns and climbing up in heavy equipment and all the things. And it was just a good time to stop it. I felt like the Lord said that served its purpose. Daisy graduated from A&M, and so it was a good time to just stop all that. So garage sales would be fun for me, but I do love to read. I do love to read, and that's one thing I want to bring in is maybe do a video on things that we've read that we've loved lately.
Well, I don't get to read as much as you get to read.
Well, I'm sorry about that. So
mine is like bedtime books with Hattie.
Oh yeah, no, I've gotten back into reading. I also remember that one of grandmother's one of the last books that she read was Where the Crawdads Sing, and I see that they're making that into a movie.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about that book.
Which sometimes they botch, up the movie and all. But anyway, it says, do you both shop locally or online? You go ahead. You answer.
Online.
Yeah, I'd say 98% of your shopping is online.
Even if I do Walmart pickup, it's online. I don't like to shop. I get in the mood about twice a year, maybe more, where I'm just like, Jonathan, I'm just in the mood to shop, and maybe he'll go with me to a couple of places that I don't know, but I'm an Amazon girl. I can take things back to the UPS store or Kohl's and done. If they don't fit, return.
Yeah. I like Amazon, and I order a lot off of Amazon, but when it just comes to shopping and going and looking, I'd rather go to the thrift stores and just meander around, and if something hits me, it hits me. But just to go to the mall and shop, or to go to a big store and shop, that used to be great fun for me, and finding bargains and sales. Now it doesn't interest me as much. I don't know why. And I love finding treasures, but I love finding them in the wild, where I have to go and look for them, and I found it sitting on a shelf. That's big fun for me.
I like to put in the search bar, polka dot shirt. Not, I wonder what they have. No, I just want to...
See, I would love to go to 10 thrift stores and go, there's a polka dot shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're different.
That's big. Yeah, pretty much in a lot of ways, which is fine. Now this person, I love their username. Look at that.
Too old for this.
Yes, I like that. So, she has what's your favorite comfort foods? Favorite restaurants? Woo! I know the answer to yours, but you go ahead and you tell them.
I'm wondering if I know the answer to yours.
I don't know, but you tell them yours, because there is no doubt about what yours is.
My favorite restaurant, unfortunately, it's not really unfortunately.
No.
It's just, it might be silly because it's not like a fancy sit-down menu kind of restaurant, but I love Wingstop. I love it so much, and I will eat it once a week. And there has been a couple of times in my life, a very stressful maybe weeks, where I've had it up to 3 times a week.
Perhaps even 4.
Perhaps. Those must have been really dark days. I always get extra ranch, the Wingstop ranch, and like today, I get a few extra, And like I ate a salad today and I put some Wingstop ranch on it and it was delicious.
Yeah.
But my comfort food, I don't know. I mean,
That's
Jonathan's...
wings, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but she asked for both. Favorite restaurant and comfort food.
Oh, favorite
But like
restaurants.
if I had to give another thing, I'd probably say Jonathan's chicken and dumplings. I mean, sometimes those just hit the spot.
Yeah.
But wings, yeah. I mean, all around, Wingstop specifically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say my favorite comfort food would be enchiladas. I think I could
I was
eat...
going to say Mexican food.
I could eat Mexican food most any day. Queso and chips would be really, really good. And then half and half tea. I think I could probably live every day of my life eating those things. Cheese is high on my list. Although I try not to do it too much.
I try not to do too much cheese.
But I really like cheese. So favorite restaurants are any Mexican restaurants, I think, if they're halfway clean. And I think...
And if she's not sitting where she sees the restaurants.
Yeah, I cannot sit if I'm looking at the restroom, especially the men's restroom. Because I have a horrible, I don't know what it is, but I notice when men go in... And then I notice when they come out too quickly, and I know they haven't washed their hands, and I can't stand that. Yeah. So that bothers me, and for some reason that messes with my.
It just took a turn.
And I know that the same thing happens in the women's restroom, but for some reason it's that one that bothers me the most. That's probably not very nice that the men bother me the most, because women's dirty hands are equally as filthy. So let's just say I don't like sitting across from the restrooms and watching that door open and close, and then with each one I feel like I need to say, now y'all wash your hands real good before you come out. I don't know why that weighs so heavy on me. So again, I have great friends who know that I'm a hard friend to have, probably, but I have friends that they know that doesn't work well for me, and so if it doesn't bother them, they'll switch, or we'll just. But I try not to make a big deal out of it. But anyway, so that's that. All right, it says...
Oh, and this is the same person, because they said, hi, it's me again. So this is a different... Yeah.
She said she was happy to see our faces. This is too old for this. She said she feels so bogged down lately with the things of the world.
Yes.
And you two always make me smile. Well, girl, we sometimes feel bogged down with things of the world too.
I mean, it's been a month since our last video because
we've been a little bogged down. So we understand that, and I am so happy. If this cheers you up or gives you a few minutes to smile, I am so glad. I don't understand it exactly sometimes, but I'm so glad. And she said, Melanie, were you finally able to make it through your MRI? Well, I canceled it like 3 times. 3 times. I don't enjoy medical. I just don't like the atmosphere. I'm not worried about pain and junk. But y'all know there's a video. Link that.
Ugh.
Because that makes me, if I ever sound crazy, that's the one. Is when I had to go through that hot dog machine, but I panicked and left. But, okay, I finally the doctor got in touch with me, and I just told her the truth. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure as a patient, but I can't go through that machine. And the place that says open imaging in town no longer has open imaging. They're just imaging. And so she said, oh, well, we'll do...
was it a CAT scan or a
No, it was a biopsy, wasn't it? Yeah.
You had another biopsy, but they did something else before that.
Oh, goodness. Well, I don't remember, but I'm thinking I did a biopsy. Remember, and I couldn't talk for a few days because of that tube, and then I felt something happened in there. Something went on while I was in there because I felt like I'd been beaten up. in my ribs. Remember all this?
No, I don't think you shared too much of that with me.
Well, maybe I didn't. Something went amiss because when I woke up, the anesthesiologist was there and he was like, "Are you okay?" And
no, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell us any of that.
Oh, well, yeah. He said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Well, I was groggy. Yeah, I guess I am." And he said, "Okay, well, you didn't like that tube going down your throat."
Well, who would?
And I should have asked more questions because later I realized that I must have fought him or something in there. I must have fought them because he acted like he had to give me more anesthesia or something. But who wants to hear about medical issues?
Oh, my goodness.
My daddy always said that's a sign of getting old is when everybody sits around, they talk about either the weather or their medical issues.
I would like to know about your medical issues.
I thought I shared that with
you. No, I'm
really
sure
did.
you were just like, oh, I'm not going to complain.
Molly, have you completed your remodeling project?
No, I haven't. Y'all, I haven't. And it's... Anyway.
What's the plan?
I don't know. John is the plan. And John
kind of
has been bogged down with life.
Yes, Jonathan. Have we talked since Jonathan went to Uvalde?
I updated our Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, or if you have an Instagram, you don't follow us, that is where I usually do most of our updates and stuff through, like, in between videos. And so I did tell a story. I did share a story that Jonathan went to Uvalde, one of his
after
friends.
That shooting, and surely people know after the school
shooting.
I
know we have some international viewers, but there was a shooting in Texas. It was right outside of San Antonio. I say right outside. It was like, I don't know if it was an hour and a half. I'm not really sure the distance. And a friend of his that he graduated mortuary school with owns the funeral home right across the street from the school. And so, when that was broke, to the world, to Texas, that this was happening and had happened, Jonathan was just like, do you need anything? He had his number. So he's like, do you need anything? I'll be there in a minute. And he did. He left, I think the next night, he got on the road at like 9:30 at night because I had a meeting.
And so he's had so he dealt with families there and helped and jumped in any way he could. And I know that was just emotionally and physically draining. Just so sad beyond words. So that, I would say, is one of the reasons why your remodeling hasn't gone any further. And, good for y'all. That's a priority. What he did was right and good. And he's been down there, 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Just continuing to help.
Yeah, so, I went with him Friday. I got off work and we both left, went to Uvalde, came right back on Saturday. And yeah, I'm just really, I'm thankful that he was there. And he's not the kind of guy to go, and he doesn't want the limelight. He met with a couple of families, but he was like, people don't need to see my face. I'll do whatever's needed, but they don't need to see my face. They need to see, his friends and their staff, and they're the ones that are there. And he's like, I will do whatever. So he and his brother Jason, my sister-in-law Jean, they're picking up trash and they're just cleaning whatever's needed. And he said it, was a life-changing experience for him to go through.
Yeah.
So tragic. But anyway,
So that kind of put a stop on things. But I foresee y'all getting back.
We have plans.
Getting back.
Our next project is the pantry. The kitchen isn't fully done, but some of that we don't want to do until the floor goes in. You know how everything kind of
hinges on something else.
So.
Yeah. Well, Donna Mullins asked, Melanie, have you and Bob found a home to purchase? Our plan was to build a home. So we moved into a duplex, a very modern duplex. And that could be another video too, because someone did ask for a tour of our duplex.
Yes.
So,
but it is cute and cheerful. Everywhere she goes, she makes things bright and happy.
I
just like a shirt.
I enjoy being there. Your daughter asked me, she said, do you always enjoy everything or something? And I said, well, I try to, because
she's used to me.
Really, what choice do you have? And you can either choose to enjoy it and make it good, or you can just wallow around in how bad everything is. And I'm perfectly happy there. Y'all know from what I hear in the news everywhere, the housing market is absolutely crazy. Building supplies are in a short supply, and so Bob and I are going to be in a holding pattern until something happens. I will say we have an appointment with an architect, so maybe we'll be ready.
I just had that.
Well, you have to have 3 visits.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had visit 1, and then I think we're going on visit 2.
Okay.
Listen to this. Donna Mullins. Good questions. Molly, does Jonathan know how much boxseed charms cost? Then she says, ha, ha, ha.
I don't think so. But I'm not trying to hide it from him.
No,
And when I canceled my subscription originally, he was like, why'd you cancel it? I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I've had it for a while and I could take a break. And sometimes the makeup and the skincare, it can pile up and you're like, I can't even use it all.
So did you rejoin?
So I did. I rejoined because then I missed having it and trying new things.
Well, I'm still kicked out of the Shave Club.
Are you still kicked out of the Shave Club?
Yes.
But no, he doesn't care. But does he know? He doesn't pay any attention to that. I don't think he does.
No.
I don't think he gets on our little app and searches for my BoxyCharm. And if he were to see it pop up, he wouldn't care.
Do you know we have a new bank now, and every time I spend anything, it dings.
There's got to be a notification.
I've got to figure out how to turn it off because Bob literally can track my
your comings and goings.
Yes, like there
Sonic.
she is at Sonic. There she is at the
Goodwill.
post office. Oh, Goodwill.
Hope's
She's having a
Closet.
good day today. Oh, here is Susan.
Ooh, how are you gonna say it, Mama?
I'm gonna say it, Shigaro. And I'm sorry, but it just seems like that sounds so romantic. Shigaro. Susan, and it may not be that way at all, but she says, hi ladies, I was wondering if you like to cook or bake. Also, what are your favorite meals to make or order out? Well, you've discussed the wings. Do you like to cook or bake?
Probably cook because I'm not a very good baker. I'm not too knowledgeable about baking.
You're a good cook.
I like to cook. I'm not the best cook, but I enjoy it.
I think you're pretty good. I really do. Yeah, I think you're a good cook, and I think you get that from grandmother. Grandmother, who I miss very much. Some days it just really hits me how much I miss her. And do you know I still have thank you notes to write? I still have a stack of thank you notes I need to write. And every time I look at them, I'm just like, oh, I need to do that. I need to do that, and I haven't done it. Cooking for me was always raising a large family. When I say large, we usually had 5 to 6 kids since we were foster parents for many years in my main child raising years. And so cooking was an absolute necessity. I liked it to be fast, and I liked there to be a lot of it. So I cooked big pots of stuff. And the kids now, I think, what do y'all call my stuff that I cook?
What do you mean? Because
I'm thinking it may have been one of your brothers who said, this is one of Mama's concoctions.
Oh.
He'll say concoctions.
I just say you're the queen of casseroles.
Well, I just throw things together.
Yes, but I got that from you. So I also throw things together. I don't stress out. That's one of the reasons why I'm more of a cook than a baker. Because bakers, you have to be so precise.
I don't like being exact.
No, you're just like, we'll throw in a can of cream of something and some cheese.
Yes.
And you'd always get tortillas
and meat and tortillas or pasta, and you just keep going.
But they were good.
You make it.
I mean, we're healthy. We're healthy kids. We ate well. Mm-hmm.
Now, favorite meals to make or order out. Just lately, Bob and I have been ordering salad from McAllister's at night. Isn't that out of character for us? But we have. And we get in the truck and we just enjoy driving there and picking it up and coming back home.
And it's so close.
And it's so close since we don't live in the woods anymore. And so that's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Savannah chopped salad is what I get from McAllister's, and it's got, I think, chicken on it, and it has cranberries. which to me is like candy. Oh, and it has feta cheese. No, for some people that is not a good combination for them, but for me, it is so delicious. So I basically eat all the feta cheese, all the chicken, and all of the cranberries, and
a little bit of salad.
Some salad mixed in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long should we go on this? How long do you think we've been going?
I don't know, but I feel like we should answer a couple more. I mean,
let's do maybe a couple more. Oh, that one's too long. Paula, we see yours, but we got to come back to that one. Oh my, that one is so complicated in my brain. I think I'm gonna come back to that, Lena
That's because
Shepherd.
It's several
questions. It's several questions, and they're complicated. There's excellent questions too. I have a comment. Will you do a day in the life of Melony?
You should.
You
did that one time, the Melony vlogs.
It was very short. Link that, Molly.
Link that, but you should do another because you moved. You have a different day in the life.
Okay, how did I do that? I just set up my camera and I
made your coffee.
Yes, and then you're like, oh, you had 5.
You're like, Molly.
This is part 5 or whatever. So it's a lot of work for you. So, but I may try to do that again and try to pick a day when I'm doing something halfway interesting.
Go into Toot Toot Sassafras with Pam. You should do that.
Yes, that's a local boutique that sometimes I wander off to. Yeah. Molly, will you be doing a walkthrough of your home remodeling when you are finished?
I would like to think I will.
And that's what Melinda Lemaster likes. And I have seen her name on here for quite some time.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to tell her thank you for asking questions and caring about us. And she said, carry on, ladies.
Carry on, ladies.
I always look forward to you when you post a new video. So I think that we need to stop there, to keep all the interest.
Many.
Well, I know, but it gives us other things to talk about.
Okay. So, I just don't want to, I just want to make sure that we
need to put a line there.
Yes.
And
well, maybe we need to check off the ones we've done because we kind of jumped around to.
Yes, we did. So,
okay.
Yes.
So we'll do another Q&A.
We'll do another Q&A.
We should do one live.
Yeah, Molly wants to try doing something live. I think that is dangerous ground to tread upon. But I'm willing.
Why?
I don't know, because just the word live makes me think, well, then you could be dead from doing the live. It sounds life and death to me, but it's not. And I enjoy watching people who do lives. So... Anyway, so is that good for a first time back? And if y'all have other questions, feel free to ask them, or other comments or suggestions for videos. And I'm hoping that we can, like I always hope that we can get to you at least once a week. So we just gotta keep trying, keep working at it, okay? Mm-hmm. So we hope all of y'all are good. Thank you for coming back. If you want to watch the Psalms video where I do a Bible study on the different types of Psalms, well, you are welcome to go to Moberly Baptist Church in Longview, Texas. And you're going to link it. I'm telling all this stuff and you're going to link it. You can just cut all that mess out if you want to, Molly. All right, that's all for me. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Okay, I'm going to get up slowly. So is that good enough for today, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do some more? And that was 29 minutes. You ready to begin? Do we know what we're doing? Do you want to jump into these questions?
We never know what we're doing.
We'll jump into these questions.
Yes.